Yo, what's good, YouTube? What's good, brothers? Today, man, we finna be reacting to this little Ronnie and his 5-year-old daughter little incident down in, I believe, Texas, if I'm not mistaken, or whatever. And he obviously a rapper from Texas and whatnot. That was like on the rise, I guess. I never listened or heard his music, anything. Like I always said, like most times I don't hear about no other rapper unless it just play on the radio or if they end up being deceased or whatnot. And I still didn't go check out his music. And I think it been like 4 to 5 days since he passed already and whatnot. But I heard him conversating on live where he was, I guess, arguing with somebody who probably was commenting on his live or whatnot, and telling him, or he telling them, like, you can't go back to a certain car wash or whatnot, some shit like that. But in my opinion, bro, like, if y'all had multiple altercations at that car wash and whatnot, it's no way you should have took your daughter to that car wash. It's no way you should have even went back to that car wash. When niggas show their hands, bro, you gotta let them show their hand. Don't even let them know they showing their hand. Just be like, okay, yep. You're not gonna be pussy or anything like that just by you not retaliating, meaning not like physical but verbal. You feel me? So I think it was wrong for him to go back to that car wash and especially take his child to the car wash where you knowing most of the people who you so-called in tour with know where you clean your vehicle at or whatnot, or you chill at, whatever you got going on. But as we saw in the video, we saw the vacuum in there, so you obviously cleaning your car and whatnot. So R.I.P. to that man. I wish the best for his family. My condolences. I wish the best for the mom and whatnot, and anybody who this affected, basically. You feel me? I'm not even in Texas, but I feel, just off me having a child, I feel certain people pain who lost their child to gun violence or whatever. And we all know the kids had nothing to do with it, but it just, you get caught at the wrong time. And I don't think them guys knew that the baby was in a car or whatever. They just wanted who they wanted. But how did they even know that he was at the car wash? But I ain't gonna talk too much, man. Let's get right into him and see what's going on. Shout out Ian the Synthesis. He don't really drop none unless he got all facts. So I've been fucking with him for a little minute. I don't know why I ain't subscribed, but I'm gonna do it now. But let's get right into him, man. See what they talking about.
At a car wash in the Fort Worth suburb of Forest Hill.
Sky 4 video shows dozens of evidence markers around a maroon Challenger. Also, a vacuum still laying in the front seat. Fort Worth and Mansfield police were on scene to help with crowd control. Raw emotions as loved ones rushed to the car wash. Cries were heard as people leaned on one another.
When is gonna stop? He didn't target nobody. He was a family man and he was going around rapping. Okay, why would you target him? He didn't bother nobody.
So whoever that is, grandma, family member, whoever, but you gotta most times you can't come on the news saying like my child was a good child, my child was this, my child was that, especially when you know how your child moving. If any guy who had chains, dress thuggish, sag a little bit, 9 times out of 10 they in the streets, or they want to be in the streets. You feel me? And he got a lot of, he's certified in certain areas and whatever. What he was seen with Hustle Cartel, the little heavy set guy that wore the dice chain, and a few more features with some popular rappers and whatnot. So he's certified and he got a little street recognition or whatever. But I don't believe when she said he didn't bother nobody, because you bothering people by just being on live, like I said, retaliating, verbal, talking about somebody homie died, or what just happened to their homie, this and that. You feel me? So a lot of times people need to stop coming on the news talking like that. I understand you hurt and you grieving and whatnot, but when it comes to life or death or whatever, let's keep it real and let's speak facts. You feel me? Let's keep going.
A baby, his baby.
March 3rd, 2025,
Baby is
at approximately
wild,
10:49 a.m. Forest Hill police were dispatched to a shooting incident at a local car wash in the 6500 block of Forest Hill Drive. Upon arrival, officers discovered a 30-year-old male laying on the ground suffering multiple gunshot wounds. He'd later be identified as Chucky Smith, but more commonly known as the Texas rapper Get Money Lil Ronnie. Inside of his vehicle, officers made a horrific discovery. His 5-year-old daughter had been shot. Officers tried life-saving measures on both of them, but tragically, both of them would be pronounced dead at the scene. Preliminary investigation revealed 2 shooters wearing blue jeans and gray sweaters exited a white 4-door Kia. Ronnie's vehicle was parked within a bay at the car wash, and while he was vacuuming his interior, the shooters approached on foot and opened fire. Surveillance video would hit the internet showing they fired from close range as Ronnie took off running across the parking lot and away from his vehicle. Ronnie would keep running, making his way to a dumpster where the 2 shooters who appeared to be fleeing.
See, that's what I ain't understand though, bro. Like, he ran from the car. And another thing I want to address, I see a lot of people on social media saying he left that baby, he ran from that baby. Then you got a couple other motherfuckers saying he was trying to get away from the car so they wouldn't shoot his baby. You feel me? Look, and a lot of people calling him like pussy for running on his child and whatever. Look, bro, you never been in no type of situation like that. When gunfire is ringing out at you, you don't know what you would do. You don't know what your reactions would be. Some people first reaction to be snatch their baby up and try to run or whatnot. Some people reaction to be like his reaction to try to get the fuck away. You feel me? You can't take that from him like he didn't love his daughter, bro. Y'all gotta stop being judgmental and just get a clear mind and understand like this shit is real, bro. If you don't got no good shit to say about this situation, then you shouldn't speak. You shouldn't leave your statement on nothing. You feel me? Especially if it's something that's make the family upset right now, bro. It's like a lot of people these days, they don't have no filter. They don't know when to shut the hell up or not post nothing, you feel me, just for some attention, and then get mad when somebody addressed them on the stupid ass statement that they made. You feel me? Y'all just gotta hold y'all filter, bro. There's no telling what was going on in this man's mind at that time. You got 2 shooters shooting at you and whatnot, up close range at that. So, man,
came back. Standing over Ronnie, one shooter would again open fire, dropping him to the ground. The second shooter would go behind the dumpster, off camera, and it can be assumed he also fired into Ronnie while he was on the ground. With both shooters running off, Ronnie would make one final attempt to run.
See, this is what I was saying. But, alright, when he took off running from the car, bro, he ran this way. Why didn't you go this way? Why didn't you go back that way? You feel me? Like, go back this way or something. Why? I understand he couldn't hop the fence, but why would you go this way and see it's a dead end? And like, that's a mistake. I agree with that. That's a mistake, and you can't say like this the exit. It probably is an exit over here somewhere, but these cars that was parked right here at first, they took off going back. You feel me? The way that he should have went. You feel me? And then he probably still was shot or whatever, but it's a chance he probably could have lived. I'm pretty sure when they ran back, when he was hiding behind here, them was the kill shots. That's really up close. You feel me? At least your vehicle was protecting you for a little bit. You feel me? So I don't know why he ran back that way and hid behind this little dumpster thing. That wasn't smart at all. If anything, had behind this or something. I'm pretty sure it looked big enough. But that's just my opinion, man. There's no telling how this car wash laid out. But if I saw cars going back this way, I'm going back that way. You feel me? Cause that's most likely what the streets said. The streets probably to the left of this right here, and in its back part back here. So that's just my opinion, man. That's what I'm saying.
But only lasts 5 seconds before collapsing. The same day of the shooting, police would announce a suspect had been identified and an active capital murder warrant had been issued. 2 days later,
ooh, and don't they got the death penalty in Texas, bro? If I was living in Texas, bro, and I was y'all dudes, bro, I won't be doing a goddamn thing. I won't be doing a goddamn thing. They down there trying to put it in Illinois now. You feel me? I don't know if it's gonna stop the gun violence, but it'll make dudes think twice about doing certain things. You feel me? But man,
police would identify both shooters to the public. 24-year-old Adonis Robinson is a convicted sex offender who was released from prison in August of 2024. He'd be
this nigga a sex offender, bro? This nigga a sex offender. Wow.
convicted of sexual assault and failing to comply with sex offender registration.
Victim 25? I mean 55? Man, if you gotta take something from a 55-year-old woman, bro, you need to be off the streets, gang. Your ass need to be off the streets. What the fuck?
Apparently, he was 19 years old at the time of his arrest, while his victim was 55. According to a news article from 2019, a woman was jogging a trail when she passed a man wearing a hoodie pulled tight over his head. She was attacked from behind as he threw her to the ground, hitting her and threatening to beat her unconscious if she didn't stop screaming. She continued to fight back and scream as he tried pulling down her jogging shorts. Someone nearby heard the screams and came to her aid as the suspect saw them and ran off. During the attack, the suspect dropped his phone charger, and DNA on the charger would trace back to Adonis.
You a little freaky motherfucker, huh? You 19 years old, gang. That's your prime. You couldn't hit nothing else? You tried to take something from a 55-year-old woman, bro. And if this his picture, you ain't got no hairline again. That's why you couldn't get none from women around your age, bro. So you try to go take somebody mama down. Damn. Oh man, sick.
Surveillance video from a nearby cell phone store would show he bought the charger hours before the attack. 21-year-old Jacoby Russell has prior convictions for unlawfully carrying a weapon, assault of a pregnant person, and assault with bodily injury. Apparently in 2023, he beat his child's mother by striking, scratching, or dragging her with his hand. A plea deal would leave him on probation for 3 years, but only months later he'd be arrested for shooting a man. Another plea deal would spare him from prison, reducing his crime to a misdemeanor and sentencing him to a 1-year labor sentence, meaning once a week he had to work at the sheriff's office. He decided not to go and had a warrant out for his arrest at the time of the car wash shooting. It would seem the system failed its Texas citizens, as neither man should have been in society after one attempted a rape while the other beat his pregnant girlfriend and then shot a man.
Bingo. You think? That's how the system works. That's why a lot of people say F the police, bro. Sometimes they protect people. Most times they just do what they want. You feel me?
The internet would heat up when photos of Jacoby next to Texas rapper CJ Casino were found. This would make a connection that would leave fans spinning theories as to who was responsible for getting Ronnie killed. But instead of focusing on the hypotheticals, what we need to focus on is accountability. I can't say what made Ronnie a target. It could have been his affiliation to the rapper Go Yayo that got him killed. But he was at a car wash in the morning with his daughter when shooters opened fire. It's become normal for anyone involved in hip-hop, from rappers to producers to even DJs, to expect violence because it comes within the culture of hip-hop. So a 30-year-old father can be considered careless for even having his daughter in the back seat. Normalizing violence leaves men not having the ability to be fathers, as their lives are constantly in danger. And in this situation, I don't think the shooters knew that little girl was in the car, but the thought of what if.
I don't think so either, because 9 times out of 10 he a rapper, and you clearly see he got tinted windows, so they ain't know, they just came for who they wanted, you feel me?
And stop them. I can't think of anyone that isn't disgusted with this story. A 5-year-old girl being gunned down with her father. Her last moments in the back of a car, while his were on the pavement. At the end of the day, killing is killing, and every day the wrong people get shot. But who's actually to blame?
Why do we do things the hard way? Coming through.
If the shooters were locked up back when one tried to rape a woman and the other shot a man, they wouldn't have had the ability to kill that little girl. If the so-called street code was real, the shooters would have got punished for targeting women in the past, but they didn't. Everyone can claim women and children are off limits, but the reality is, the streets knows no limits. Any and anyone can fall victim, and whoever's left either seeks revenge, continuing the cycle, or attempts to pick up the pieces. As for the 2 shooters, on March 6th, 3 days after the shooting, cell phone video would emerge of multiple police vehicles at a Chevron gas station in Livingston, Texas. Livingston Police, Fort Worth Police, and Texas Rangers would place a man and woman into custody, with police having confirmed the man was none other than Adonis Robinson. It's unclear at this time if the female will face charges of accessory. On March 7th, Jacoby Russell would be arrested in Fort Worth, and the chase officially came to an end. With both men facing capital murder charges, under Texas law, they can face execution, which I can't imagine anyone protesting against. A GoFundMe.
Might as well give it to him. Might as well give it to him. Set an example. Let them boys be the example of this. Other than that, it's just gonna keep going, bro. This won't be the first. This ain't the first, and this won't be the last of a father and his daughter, or a father and his son, or the mother and her daughter, or the mother and her son getting their life took. This won't be the last. Mark my word.
For the mother of the little girl that was taken will be pinned in the comment section of this video for anyone wanting to donate. A picture posted to Ronnie's Instagram would show his daughter with another little girl, and the caption would read, "My baby girl couldn't stand the fact that her friend was sad. This morning her daddy couldn't make it to Donuts with Daddy, so you know we let her know it's okay to join us and she can snap it up, and that changed her whole mood. My little Valentines, literally." A small act of kindness by Ronnie and his daughter would be returned after their tragic deaths, as that same little girl sent a video expressing how she misses her friend.
I missed you at school today, Armani. I love.
Look, even though I don't know them, bro, when she just did that and said that, bro, no lie, it gave me chills, bro. It gave me chills. Like, this shit be real, bro.
Love you.
A child is so precious, bro.
Now this is one of the saddest deaths within hip-hop
Bad, but
in
right.
recent times, right? To hear that somebody's daughter got killed. And I mean, there's been similar situations. We had the guy in Chicago who allegedly pissed on someone's grave. They tried to kill him and they only killed his little girl in the backseat. He ended up surviving, and I think he might have changed his life. I hope he did. But just the thought of you can't go to a car wash with your kid without the possibility of being gunned down is crazy. And at this time, we don't know a motive, so like I said, I'm not gonna dive into the conspiracy theories, but I am gonna break down accountability. Killing is killing. When you decide to kill somebody, you're responsible for every shot that comes out of that gun. A lot of these guns out here, the bullet isn't gonna stop when it hits someone, it keeps going. The bullet isn't gonna stop when it hits a car, it pushes through. This is how innocent people keep getting killed. They saw him at his car, they opened fire. They end up hitting the little girl, probably had no idea she was there, but now nobody cares. Y'all made the decision to pull those triggers. Your decision caused the death of not only him, but a 5-year-old little girl. If the state of Texas pushes for the death penalty, who the fuck in all actuality is gonna say they don't deserve it? I would love to know. Who's gonna say, yeah, no, don't fry them. Nah, spare them. They didn't know better. They weren't fully developed. No, none of that. Because if you look at their history, one tried to rape a 55-year-old woman, the other one's beating his pregnant girlfriend and shooting people. Accountability again. If the judicial system had...
I ain't gonna lie, the one who assaulted, who got them 2 assaults, such as like beating his pregnant girl, and shooting a man or whatever, whoever he shot, your ass is cooked. You cooked, bro.
Put them away, they would have never had the ability to do this. So again, there's a fine line between, you know, defund the police and give people bonds and don't be strict, to where you let people off that should be in. I've been in prison. There are people that 100% should never be released and should never come home. And if you've been to prison, you know the people that I'm talking about. You've seen them. They just can't get right. They love stabbing. They love violence. They can't handle responsibility. They fold under pressure. They lash the fuck out. They're mentally unstable. Well, clearly, that's what we're dealing with in this situation. It's a terribly sad thing that happened. My condolences to the family. And like I said, I'm going to have the GoFundMe pinned in the comment section for anybody that wants to donate. But rest in peace to Ronnie. Rest in peace to his daughter. As a father, I can't imagine. I'll just have to keep y'all updated with this case. It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all and y'all rocking with me. Till next time.
Man, it's too much going on, bro. Shout out to 1090 Jake, man, in the census, bro. Look, let me tell y'all something, bro. Most times when you got a rapper, this go for any rapper that's like global or whatever, upcoming rappers, it's a chance the police won't get on your ass if you was the person who take that upcoming rapper life. You feel me? But if it's a rapper who already reaching over like 500,000 views or whatever, who constantly be in social media headlines and doing certain things, or had some type of positive input on his community or whatever, or city, state, bro, and you decide to be the one who take his life, you gonna get caught. Whether you wear gloves, whether you bring no cell phone, whether you in a stolen vehicle, whether you got a ski mask on covering your whole face except your eyes, whether you never touch that weapon, or whether you never touch them bullets, you are getting caught. Period. You getting caught, bro. So I just want to let y'all know that before you go out and do something dumb. You feel me? Hate, jealousy, envy it's a disease, basically. It's basically a disease, bro. You can't help it. You can't fight it. Every time you see this person or hear this person's name, it just make you mad because you want what they got, or you feel like they stunt too much, so you want to be the one who try their character that they putting out, I should say. You feel me? But man, let that be a lesson, bro. You go out and think you finna harm anybody that's in social media headlines, bro, you got another thing coming, especially when it's a child involved. They probably would have took their time and not did nothing. The police would have, Fort Worth police, they probably, and Livingston police, whoever else was out there, the Texas Rangers, they probably would have took their time with capturing you guys if that 5-year-old little girl wasn't in the car. But due to her being in the car, they caught y'all less than 24 hours, bro. Less than 24 hours. So that's a wake-up call for y'all, man. But that's it, man. This BSMG Tanner reacting to Texas rapper Lil Ronnie, aka Chucky, or Chucky, aka Lil Ronnie, and his 5-year-old daughter, Elani, I believe that's her name. Excuse me if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I think people call her Chinky or Tink or something like that. But my condolences to their family. R.I.P. to both of them. And man, y'all just keep y'all head up. Y'all stay prayed up. And wish the worst for these two guys who basically did the assault. Especially the young guy over here. That nigga like a crash out hothead. You on probation or parole already. I think they said probation. You on probation already. Got the warrant out for you missing a court date or whatever you did, and you out here taking a motherfucker life. When them warrants go out, bro, you police officer, y'all need to go get that person ASAP. A person who missed court ain't no wait a day or two later steady trying to contact them. Just like how y'all had all these ICE people out here, bro. Get on the move like that when people got a warrant out, bro. And we won't have these type of incidents. There's no way these two niggas should have been back on the street for rape. He just got this guy right here just got a rape case what, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, bro, and back on the street. I don't even care if he didn't actually all the way go through with the rape. He assaulted the woman, you feel me? He sexually assaulted a woman. He shouldn't have been back on the streets. If your ass rape, kill, or beat a motherfucker to death or anything, your ass shouldn't be back on the street, depending on the situation. You feel me? As far as like beating a person to death. But rape and kill, bro, I just go with rape. Cause sometimes, bro, with the killing, bro, some niggas play with you, bro. Some people play with you, but you gotta get who you gonna get, bro. I'm not encouraging it, but I understand it sometimes. You feel me? I understand it. But rape, your ass should be like gone, injected, head decapitated, anything. You feel me? So that's just my opinion on this little story, man. But this BSMG Tanner, man, my condolences to the family. Y'all stay blessed, stay prayed up, and we gonna see where this case go, man. Love y'all. Y'all be smooth.